I have one. Okay. Isn't grass not the move that you wanted to see last time? I'm pretty sure that's the reason I taught it to Simmy for. Okay. Free heart scale for the same thing as last time. Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon White version. In the last episode, we explored Driftvale City to see everything there is to do around here. And that's it. This time, well, I forgot to show something, but after I do show that something, we're going to be heading to the south of Driftvale to show off the cold storage. Everybody's favorite attraction in every city. The old guy on Route 6 is searching for legendary Pokemon. If you're interested, go talk to him. Let's head into this churchy building. It's like a theme for Generation 4 and 5 to just have a weird churchy area. Because there was one in Heart Home City in Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum where there's no music whatsoever and it's really ominous. This one is just like a big house. Happiness is here today, gone tomorrow. There is no everlasting happiness, so don't be greedy. Well, that's pessimistic. When I go to the Entralink next time, I'd like to register a pass power and make everyone smile. Awesome. This old lady. People who visited the Entralink hid items somewhere. The Entralink is unique, isn't it? She has a slower text speed than you can naturally get even by setting the text speed to slow, similar to how N has a faster text speed than if you could set it, and then if you would set it to fast. Do you think all people in the world can understand one another? Do I think they can? Yes. Do I think they will? No. I see, I think so too. Well, but you and your Pokemon understand each other, isn't that right? Okay, so she doesn't belittle me either way, that's good. I want other people to like me. There is a reward. It's okay to help people with such motivations, because helping is itself a great thing. Living is using time given to you. You cannot recall lost time. Don't forget that. This happened to me once after I crossed a bridge. When I was at a loss, the person who helped me was a total stranger. After all, helping each other is important in life. They don't really teach you anything. They don't give you anything. There's no reason to come in here whatsoever. There's not even anything in the damn trash can. But we haven't watched TV in a while. Hello, it's time for the What's That show, where we talk about wonderful items. Today we were talking about the Binding Bag. Watchy Watchog, have you heard of the Binding Band? Ch-ch-cha! Come on, of course I haven't! Amazing, you do know it! Okay, well, I'll explain it anyway. The Binding Band increases the power of binding moves, like rap. Well, that's it for today. Ch-ch-cha! Hey, that's it? I know, right? That thing sucks. Who's running a rap in Generation 5? Alright. With that done, we can now head down here. I want to turn on the item finder. I need to get into the habit of turning on the dowsing machine. Well, it was a good idea, apparently. PP up. It's a pretty damn good item to find in there, too. Alright. So, before doing anything else here, there are a couple new encounters we can find. Maybe we're starting with it right away? Nope. Well, actually, this is one of them. Herdier! This is the evolution of Lillypop. This is our first chance to actually catch it pre-evolve. And it's surprisingly close to evolving at this point. You only need, I believe, 7 levels to evolve it. So, yeah. But if you actually go into Rustling Grass, there's a 5% chance to find Stoutland, the final evolution. Stoutland stats are pretty damn good. They get Intimidate, which is a fantastic ability, and both Herdier and Stoutland get the Elemental Fang moves pretty soon. So, yeah, I highly recommend this Pokemon if you're looking for something that can not only use the Elemental Fangs, but do some decent damage relatively fast as well. There are definitely better options out there, but Herdier ain't bad. Is this gonna be it? Nope, this is another Herdier. Okay, well, we can also find Vanillite here. Vanillite is awesome, and I'm not going to stand for any slander. It's a pure Ice is an awful type, that can't be denied. Its main move starting off is Icy Wing, which sucks. But it also gets Mirror Shot, which will be your main attack until it learns a better Ice move. Wait on it unless you absolutely need it right now. Its main gimmick is Hail, combining with its ability to restore HP each turn and use Blizzard. But I fucking love its design, and I'm sick of people talking about it like it's the fucking devil of the Pokemon world. James Turner was a blessing to the Pokemon franchise while he was working on it with his designs. He designed such things as Vanillite and Shadow Lugia from Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. He designed a ton of the Pokemon in Generation 7 and 8. I'm a big fan of his work. I think Vanillite is adorable, and I'm fucking tired of pretending it's not. I say that, but I've never pretended it's not. I've always been pretty damn honest. I like all the Pokemon that people fucking hate from Gen 5. I could put up a repel, but at this point it's more just stubbornness that's making me not do it. And of course the item I need is in the middle of the tall grass. That's okay, we need to fight this guy anyway. Let's see. What do you got? Pan Sage. I'm willing to bet there are going to be workers nearby with Panpour and Pansear too. Pan Sage. That's a Darunia thing. I was thinking maybe Wilbur, just because again I want to get Wilbur up to 31 real soon here, but I'm starting to think it's probably not going to happen before the next gym. The next gym is happening pretty damn soon. Fury Swipes, okay. It'd be nice for Darunia to evolve too, but we gotta wait 7 levels for that. I think we actually probably have enough rare candies to evolve Darunia, but I'm trying to save most of my rare candies for the end of the game. I only used one on Wilbur in the last episode because we need to get the expert belt. Timber. I think Drillbur can handle a Timber. It's not that we have a type disadvantage, it's just, like, we don't have anything with a type advantage per se, so why not? Let's go dig. At least this way I don't have to risk missing with every attack with Darunia. It's like, I sang my praises about Darumaka, and don't get me wrong, I still 100% feel that way, but, you know? Things happen. Alright, Protein. Raises attack EVs by 10. We're probably gonna have to start using those pretty soon, because once a Pokemon gets too high up in EVs, like if your Pokemon reach 512 EVs, you aren't able to use vitamin items on them anymore, because they already have maximum EVs. So use them while you're getting them, it's just making your Pokemon stronger faster, so no reason not to. It's a good thing that Avalanche missed, that would have done a ton of damage. I don't know why I'm fighting all these wild Pokemon, I don't really need to. You know what? Since I want Wilbur to evolve, I'm just gonna switch him to the front and let him handle battles for a little bit. Because I do want everyone to catch up to Wilbur in level, but, like, Wilbur's evolution is definitely, like, a top priority thing for me right now. So I think it would be best to do that. I'm pretty sure I missed an item and now I need to go back through the tall grass, goddammit. Alright. Right here, there is a hidden dive ball. Dive balls are more effective on Pokemon that live underwater, so we don't really have any use for that yet, but we will later. Potentially. I mean, I'm not catching any Pokemon that live underwater as far as I know, but if you are planning on catching anything that lives underwater, Dive Ball's not a bad ball to have. But it's kind of a worthless Pokeball because net balls exist, and every Pokemon you can catch in the water is a water type, but you know? What?! Fucking kill me. Fucking seriously? I'm gonna fucking cry. Oh my god. Why? Literally,
Whenever I am fucking recording a Pokemon game, there is always a shiny. Always! I was coming back here to see if I'd missed any more items, which I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I saw the item finder going off. But... okay, I should probably explain what this actually means. Shiny Pokemon have a 1 in 8,192 chance of appearing ever, I'm pretty sure. Not ever, there are ways to increase the odds in some games. I'm pretty sure this is one of them, or at least the next game in the series is. This is full odds. I have not done anything to potentially increase the odds. There is no difference to a shiny Pokemon from, like, a normal fucking Pokemon. It's just the color palette. I really like Vanillites, though. It's like a strawberry ice cream cone instead of vanilla. I think chocolate would have been, like, a little more noticeable, but... oh my god. Okay, so every time I record a Pokemon game, I encounter a shiny one way or another. But when I recorded Pokemon Gold and Silver, it was shiny Gyarados. You know, that's scripted, whatever. And same with Heart Gold and Soul Silver when I did that Let's Play. Pokemon Emerald, nothing. Pokemon Soul Silver, nothing. But Pokemon Sun and Moon, I encountered 2 full-odd shiny Spearows. The odds of that happening are the exact same of this happening, because the odds actually got better in future generations. I'm recording Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire for a future video. I encountered a shiny Wurmple, full odds there. Fuck it, at this point, I need to transfer my Pokemon from my Red and Blue save file up to Gold and Silver to see if any of them end up shiny. Okay, well, I will tell you what the original plan for my 5th team member was when we encounter it, but welcome to the team, Vanillite. You are now the 5th team member, because you are better than anything else I could ever have hoped for. Fucking, I need to pause my recording to see if, like, everything came out okay so I can save, because if not... This Pokemon formed from icicles bathed in energy from the morning sun. It sleeps buried in snow. I already said this is a bad place to catch Vanillite. I was not prepared to use a Vanillite. But I'm not passing up this opportunity. Okay. Here's what I'll do. Give a recommendation for Vanillite's nickname in the comments, or on Twitter at WinterNetLP. Or in my Discord server, the link is in the description for that. Give me a suggestion for the nickname there. I'll use one of them. If I only get one suggestion, I'll use that. If I don't get any, then... well, damn. I guess I'll go to the Name Raider website to see what one gets bullied the most and then use that. But, yeah. Give your suggestions in the comments, in the Discord, or at me on Twitter. Oh my god. My heart is going at like 1,000 miles per hour. I need to take a minute after this. Okay. What item is up here? Oh, it's all the way up there. So the item the dowsing machine is going... I literally found that shiny Vanillite because the dowsing machine went off down here. If I had known that hidden item was up there and not down here, that wouldn't have happened. Talk about a fucking chance encounter. Holy shit. Alright. So this is PK Hex. This is a tool, a fan-made tool that allows you to check, basically, like, IVs and stuff about your Pokemon. So if we go to Zoroark here, we can see all this stuff. Friendship is not a value you're usually allowed to see. You're usually not allowed to see, like, hidden abilities. You can change things like that in here. You can look up here to know that a Pokemon is valid, which means it is completely legitimate. Which, like, obviously, if we check Simipour here, I thought it would say it isn't valid because I changed the nature, but it probably says it's valid because it was a Panpour. But yeah, so like you can check all this information about all your Pokemon. You can change any of it. This is a save editor. It's not just for viewing things, but we can see here like IVs on Simipour here, not great. And then if we go to Servine, we can see IVs not great. If we go to Darumaka, IVs are really bad. Drillbur, IVs are also not great. This one Lillypop has a 31 in HP, apparently. Okay. Vanillite. Okay, we didn't get that lucky. These aren't great. Having a 1 in special attack is pretty damn awful, actually. Hidden power type is Ghost, and the power is only 30. I don't know. I'm not gonna alter any of this, but you know, it could have been better. We can even check how our Lillipup in the daycare is doing. It's gained 30,235 experience since we last saw it, so that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. If you're ever playing on an emulator and you want to check the stats of your Pokemon or even alter them, because I don't give a shit how you're playing the game, this isn't a bad way to do it. If you're like me, or if you're like a lot of people these days, honestly, where you know you want to have rare candies, you can just do that here. I've already done it myself. Actually, no, I haven't on this playthrough, but you can do it here. Like, you can edit things in your bag. I don't want this to be the PK Hex episode, but I am just gonna show, like, yeah, you can do things with PK Hex here. Like Sea Gear skin, you can alter the bottom screen without having to download events that no longer exist, that kind of thing. It's just it's a good tool to use if you're like emulating a game. Okay, that shiny threw everything completely off the rails, but we are going to continue because I have a very set end goal for this episode and I'm not going to abandon that. We're gonna fight some of the trainers up here. I might speed this up because these trainers are not particularly interesting. They have Pokemon we've seen before, and they aren't gonna take that long to beat. Although it is raining, so Darumaka can't really come out and one-shot this Whirlipede right now, probably. Wilbur might, though. Not quite, but if Wilbur was one level higher and evolved. And of course you get the poison, why wouldn't you? You're closer to your Pokemon than I am. Yeah, it's a bit of a thing. Also, Wilbur is evolving. This is such an eventful episode for the team. Excadrilla. Excadrilla is incredibly powerful, incredibly fast, and it's learning Horn Drill as soon as it evolves, which has 30 accuracy, but is an instant KO if it hits. But you also need to be higher level than the opponent you're using it against. You also, like, there are some other conditions. Yeah, but I mean, that is a strong start right out the gate. It's also poisoned, which is something incredibly unusual to see on a steel type. That's just because it wasn't a steel type when it evolved. I don't think I'm going to teach Horn Drill just because it's not a very reliable move. But hey, maybe there will be a way to relearn it later, and maybe if I feel like I want to gamble a little bit, I'll go back for it. Excadrill is incredibly fast, incredibly powerful, and all around just a fantastic Pokemon. In fact, it was banned from most tournaments in Generation 5. That is how damn good it is. So yeah, we're gonna be having a kind of easy time whenever we send out our Excadrill, whenever Wilbur comes out. And trust me, Wilbur will have his time to shine. It won't be this episode. We're gonna switch him out for a little bit because he's a bit higher level than everyone else. But he'll have his time. I'm also gonna give the experience share to Vanillite for a little bit. I just feel like it'd probably be good to get some extra experience on him. Is it a boy?
It is. Okay. We have a very male-centric team. In fact, we only have one female Pokemon, and it's Darunia, but... yeah, alright. There's one more trainer to fight over here. Two more, I guess. I didn't know there was another youngster over here. His dad is working in the gym. Interesting. Okay. I will speed up from here, because nothing else interesting is going to happen. Never mind, he has another Pokemon we haven't seen before, Joltik! Okay, I'm obviously not going over encounters, it's just like, it feels wrong to speed up if we're fighting a Pokemon we haven't seen before. It's electric bug type. The rain here is really starting to bother me a little bit, because Darunia is our only real answer for bug types at the moment, other than Wilbur, obviously, and I mean, Wilbur's already a little bit stronger than he needs to be, so... yeah, I mean, luckily the Hustle Boost kind of cancels out the rain, but it also just makes it so we have less accuracy for no gain, which is kind of rough. Dwebble. Okay, we've seen that before. Cut out the rest of this battle, future me, unless something really epic happens. First time using Grass Knot, and it's just because I didn't want to waste Scald's PP. Actually, we probably used Grass Knot against Charles last time, didn't we? That's alright. It's one more trainer over here. For a few loads, send it by Pokemon. For a lot of loads, send it by ship. He's the best method for your needs. Okay, he was not a trainer. I was wrong. We head down to this guy. A helmet is an important tool for shock protection. It's good to let your Pokemon have one too. Rocky Helmet. This deals 1/16 of a Pokemon's HP when they attack you with moves that do direct contact. It's a great held item for tanky Pokemon, and it goes incredibly well with the Pokemon we have coming up relatively soon. Alright, with all that done, this has been an eventful beginning of the episode, and there's still more! White, do you think Team Plasma could be in there? I don't like cold places, but we have to check. What a bother. True. The reason why Clay is having you look for Team Plasma is because he's testing your abilities. Well, Clay can find him himself. God damn. He's a gym leader. He's supposed to test my abilities by kicking my ass. Alright, I sprayed a Repel, not because there's any Pokemon in the dungeon, because trust me, there's not. But there is a Heart Scale up here, and I don't want to have to deal with any wild encounters on the way up to it. Now... welcome to the cold storage. Well, still. Is there anything more important than strength for trainers like the champion said? I'll never understand just by thinking about it. What a bother. Let's hurry up and check the inside. If you go against this wall and head over to this corner... Tm55 Scald. We already have this on a Pokemon that would actually be able to learn it. But with Scald, it might be worth checking because there are some surprising learners of this move, including the Tepig family. In fact, I'm actually going to check, just because I'm not 100% sure if Simipour is the only Pokemon I have that can learn it. But if you did start with Tepig, this is a good move to teach it. Looks like nothing else can learn it, but yeah, definitely worth checking, because that's a decent move. In fact, it's more than decent. That's a really damn good move. It's a water-type move that has a chance to burn. Like, you can't pass that up. I'm also gonna use a Moo Moo Milk here. Never mind, we haven't taken enough damage to justify that. What do you got? There are no wild Pokemon in here, despite it being the Ice Dungeon. The Ice Pokemon appear outside. What do you got? You got a Panpour or a Pansear? Because there was a worker outside who had Pansage. Pansear. Alright. Do you have both of them? Because you have two Pokemon. Pretty sure the guy outside only had Pansage. Switch into Simipour. We can use Darunia in here to his full advantage because there's no rain, which is nice. Yawn. That is annoying. Okay, so George can knock out this turn, but then he'll be asleep on the next, which is... yeah, that's annoying. Alright. And George is asleep. Timber. I'll stay in with George. Man, if your Timber was evolved, using Scald might be dangerous, but, like, I can afford to just use Scald and probably one-shot you. It wouldn't one-shot if this thing was evolved, and Timber can have guts. Oh, thank you for using Wake Up Slap. That was nice of you. Wake Up Slap wakes up the opponent if they're sleeping. It's just not something you see very often because most of the Pokemon that learn Wake Up Slap don't use status moves. Like, Jigglypuff can learn it, obviously, which Jigglypuff's whole thing is putting people to sleep. But... yeah, not many Pokemon. Especially not many Pokemon that you'll run into in the Unova region. Now it feels a little more justified using Milk. Alright. I don't know how I feel about this dungeon. It's just, like... I don't know. It's just boring. It's like a typical Pokemon Ice puzzle, but it's not even difficult. Like, the answer is always incredibly, like, obvious, which it... you know, it's a kid's game, so obviously, but still. Alright, this guy is Pan-4. And I bet he has a Timber, too. Maybe the guy outside did have Pansage and Timber, I don't remember. My memory's pretty damn bad, and also more eventful things happened after that battle than happened before it, or during it, so... yeah. Pan-4 is using Scald, so... I mean, he's waited long enough, you can evolve it now, dude. It knows its best move. 29, nice. And about to send in Timber, as expected. Darunia can handle that. Hopefully. Watch me eat my words. Watch Darunia lose to this Timber. Also, I gotta say, I've been recording with a fan on, but from what I've heard when I, like, go to check my recordings after recording, it has been surprisingly unnoticeable. So shout out to Blue Microphones for making a pretty damn good mic as far as, like, blocking out my fan goes. Like, I've noticed the audio sounding a little bit wonky at times, but, like, that's probably because it's trying to cancel out the fan, and it's genuinely doing a good job. Like, I haven't been bothered by the audio quality when I've checked it all, which is nice. Although he's in the cold storage, his heart is burning. We should get that checked out. Heartburn can be, like, a serious condition, dude. Here's Girder. Just as soon as I talk about Girder actually being dangerous, a Girder appears. I didn't mention Girder by name, but this is Timber's evolution, if you couldn't tell. And you haven't played Pokemon. I'm pretty sure most of the people who would watch this Let's Play have already played the game. Which, in that case, I mean, shout out to you for sticking around, because I'm not really adding a ton to the game. I'm just giving my commentary and, like, telling the story with funny voices. I say funny, but I'm trying my best to do voices that I think would actually be fitting for the characters. Which, you know, that's kind of the thing with this channel. It's like, I'm not adding a ton to the Let's Play format that was established by other people. But my main thing about this channel is, like, if I can add something to the game with my, like, voice acting or anything, that's all I really want to do. And I just kind of want to play these games and talk about the reasons I love them, and yeah. But adding voice acting has always been, like, the main draw for me, because a lot of the Let's Players that I watch and did watch growing up don't really do a ton of unique voices for characters. Like, I've watched, like, Nico B occasionally, and Nico B does do voices for characters, but he, like, you know, it's usually the same 4 or 5 voices. Like, I don't know. I try to give, like, unique voices to different characters and stuff, and that's what I think really gives my Let's Play something that isn't necessarily there in others. But otherwise, like, yeah, shout out to you for sticking around if it's just for me, because that says something about your willpower. Vanillite grew to level 25, awesome. Cannot wait to nickname Vanillite. He said something about Icyrus Gym. We aren't going to be going there for a long time. Actually, that is the 7th gym, and we are moving on to our 5th, like, pretty damn soon, so... yeah. I shouldn't be using Moo Moo Milks. I'm pretty sure we still have lemonades, but... Ice Heal. That is the most useless healing item in the entire game because Ice is an incredibly rare status. It's also not even called Ice, it's called Freeze. Ready to battle? You could call it like a Defrost or something, but they just don't want to change the name because it's been called Ice Heal since Gen 1. Alright. I think the concept of Ice Heal is really funny, because what I always pictured it as a kid is like, your Pokemon is frozen solid when they're frozen. That is like what the status condition is. In Pokemon Stadium, they're even like in a block of solid ice. So, I've always just pictured it as a flamethrower. Like a tiny handheld flamethrower. And I think that mental image is one of the funniest things in the world to me. Oh god, we're gonna be stuck with attack power like that on Vanillite for a while. That's rough. Okay. I feel a little bad not using Vanillite right away. I also feel a little bad about not using Excadrilla right away. It's just like there's circumstances that prevent me from using both. So with Vanillite, it's that Vanillite is underleveled. Although granted, the trainers in the cold storage are also very underleveled. It's just like we don't have any EVs on it or anything, so I would prefer if it was around the same level as the rest of the team before it starts fighting. But, jeez. That's rough. Timber! Timber has always been a funny-looking guy to me. I used to think Timber looked like a clown because of its nose. I don't know why, because its nose isn't red. It just always reminded me of a clown. And I always wonder why the Harlequins didn't use them. Red? Oh, never mind. I'm shivering. Stop. You're wearing cold gear. I'm wearing, like... I'm wearing, like, the shortest shorts known to man, a tank top and a vest. And this guy's complaining about being cold. Do I still have lemonades? I do. Okay. That's good. I've been wasting Moo Moo Milks for no reason. I just gotta get rid of my stock of lemonade first. And we still got 5 rare candies. I thought we used more than that, but... Nope, we only used 1, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Hyper Potion. Restores 200 HP. This box looks like it's going to fall. Like, this is set up for, like, a slapstick comedy or a murder in an Ace Attorney game. It's like when they close up that, that storage container again. It does look like an Ace Attorney murder plot. Oh, is someone in there? I don't know. But the only place in the cold storage, but the only place in the cold storage we haven't searched is here, right? I guess.
All of you, huddle around me. I can't take this cold.
Whatever. I can't believe you were really hiding. It's a bother, but if you're cold, shall I show you outside?
Pokémon are our king's friends. While we're taking care of them, we can't let any harm come to them here. Everyone, drive these intruders away. Understood, Zinzalin of the Seven Sages. Put 'em up, because here we come.
Oh, we're fist fighting? Okay, hell yeah, that's easier than Pokemon battling. White, let's each take care of one side. White, you take care of those guys over there. I'm running into the cold storage thinking it was a regular container. How cold life can be. Why did I end up here when I'm allergic to the cold? Me? Losing to a trainer like this? That's incredible. He beat you without even walking up to you. Charon really is better than I gave him credit for. In this group, I'm fairly strong, and that's a fact. Awesome, dude. So we got a gauntlet of 4 trainers coming up here. Huh? And my notes do not have anything for me to talk about while fighting them. That's good. And this guy is a Watchog. That is incredibly underleveled like the rest of the Pokemon we fought in here. Brasilisk, I'm really banking on you getting a better move at level 30 because Leaf Tornado is really not cutting it anymore. You can't even one-shot a Watchog that's 6 levels below you. That's just a little bit rough. Honestly, Return might even do more damage right now. Let me guess, Confuse Ray? Yep. Alright. Until we can start one-shotting Watchog, it's gonna start getting really annoying because it's at the level where it knows Hypnosis and Confuse Ray. Alright. Also, Lillypop is holding an item, so that'll be a good thing to check after I'm done. Wilbur, you can handle this. I don't want to deal with anybody else right now. Alright. And Scraggy. Okay. Have we seen a Team Plasma Grunt use a Scraggy yet? What are you holding? Antidote. Okay. Not bad. Not good, but not bad. For your level, pretty bad. I think we're gonna get to the point pretty soon where we're gonna have to level up Lillypop again. Because Lillypop is gonna be in the party through most of the game, honestly. And once Lillypop is at, like, in a higher level range, we're gonna be getting some pretty damn good items. It's just, like, leveling up Lillypop is really a thing that just happens when I feel like, you know, we have, like, everybody's caught up and, like, we're at a point where it'll gain levels quickly through the experience share. It's that sort of situation. The Pokemon that work with people may look like they're having fun, but the truth is that they're suffering. There's no doubt about it. For this group, I'm pretty strong. I hope you know that. That's exactly almost what the last guy said. Servine is still sleeping. I should have used an Awakening, because there's no way we don't have them. Liepard. 24. Guys, you gotta step it up with the levels a little bit. Level 24? My strongest is 31. My weakest is 25. Well, my weakest is technically 14, but my weakest team member is 25. Alright. Pursuit. Torment. Okay, that might lock us out of using Fire Punch. Yep. Because Darunia can't hit a damn attack. That's something I've noticed about Gen 5. The AI tends to do some more frustrating things than it does in other generations. Like, the game's not particularly difficult, it's just the AI is better than usual. And that's just because I think a lot of the Pokemon learn more frustrating moves than they do in other gens. Alright, I'm gonna heal up before fighting the next two. And take that antidote from Lillypop before I forget. Incredibly, I actually do not have an Awakening, but I do have Chesto Berries. Alright, what's next? What do you got? Another Watchog? Another Liepard? Sandile, maybe? Scraggy, perhaps? Trubbish. Okay, well, that's another Team Plasma Pokemon. I do really like that Team Plasma doesn't really just stick to, like, the same 3 Pokemon. Because that was, like... I'm not a fan of Generation 2, and trust me, this is relevant. I'm not just gonna hate on Generation 2 for no reason. Although, trust me, I could if I wanted to, because I hate Gen 2. But, like, one of my main complaints with that, and a lot of other Pokemon games, Pokemon Red and Blue, too, even Gen 3, Gen 4, like, the evil teams all tend to use, like, the same 3 Pokemon. It's just more pronounced in Gen 2, because you can count on one hand the Pokemon that Team Rocket use if you're not counting the executives. I wonder why. I'm getting sleepy for some reason. I don't know, dude. We got poisoned in that battle, so shout out to Lillypop for getting us 8 fucking antidotes. Alright. Last guy. I'm one of the tougher members of Team Plasma here. You have all said that. Which one of you is the real toughest? I'm gonna guess it's the guy who had 2 Pokemon. You have 2 Pokemon too, so let's see what they are, I guess. Sandile, not a bad start, honestly. To be claiming the title of the toughest, or one of the tougher, Sandile's not a bad choice, although I personally would have gone with the Intimidate if it's going to be that underlevel. You know what, that's fine. Not an awful start. Although you did use Assurance when I'm pretty sure Sandile could learn Crunch in like 3 or 4 levels. Watchog, it's not a good Pokemon, but I get what you're going for. It probably has the whole Hypnosis Confuse Ray thing going on. You do you, Team Plasma Grunt. You do you. But also Wilbur is going to absolutely obliterate it with Dig. And just you wait till Wilbur gets a better ground-type move, because then he will be unstoppable. By the way, I've sung my praises about Excadrilla. It actually gets better in the next game. It gets a better Steel-type move, the Metal Claw, which we aren't going to be able to get in this gen. Or in this game, not this gen. Alright. Vanillite's learning Mirror Shot. Mist is pretty decent. Icy Wind, that's fine. Avalanche is physical, and Taunt could be useful in some situations. I think I'm going to go for getting rid of Avalanche. Just because Avalanche is kind of a garbage move. Also noticing none of the attacking moves Vanillite has are 100% accuracy, so that's a little bit rough. This is so cold. Why am I shivering so hard?
Well, I'll be hiding in a chilly old place like this. You guys take these Pokemon robbers.
Roger.
Come on. Eek! Ugh. Ugh.
Ugh, Indole! We've got to get out of here!
You guys ain't so bad. Yep, a promise is a promise. Come on and challenge my gym.
Whatever. Team Plasma's ideal. Separating people and Pokemon. It's exactly the same as not having Pokemon in this world at all. That bunch is a waste of oxygen. Holy shit, Sharon! That's fucking raw! He literally just said, they can die for all I care. White. It's cold, so I'm getting out of here. That is the only time in any Pokemon game I've seen someone say they are a waste of oxygen. Okay. Never melt ice. That won't be bad for Vanillite, so... Alright. Hell's Effect wore off as soon as we're done needing it. I say as soon as, but we haven't needed it for, like, 30 minutes now. One last item here, Netball. Can't really complain about that, although we have every member of our team we're going to be catching for a very, very long time now. Alright, so we found a shiny Vanillite, we evolved Drillbur, and we found Team Plasma, which I guess gives us the right to challenge Clay at his gym. So, next time on Pokemon White version, we are not going to be doing that. We are instead going to be heading out to the route out here, seeing what there is to see there, because doing so before fighting Clay is the way Chuggaaconroy did it, and as I said, I am very much basing my routing in this Let's Play on Chuggaaconroy's routing. So yeah, see you guys then.